of the time when these people be talking, I don't even hear them. They talk, but I do not.
What's up, guys? Young CB Gamer here. Thank you for joining into another edition of Fan Pick Friday, where the fans pick the game that I play. And for this week, we're going to be playing Will You Press the Button. But before we get started with the game, I need to get some shoutouts going to all the people who made suggestions last week. So shout out to Jake, Juan, The Kid Awakening CC, shout out to Comstar, and Wilhelm. So those are all the people that made suggestions about what game I should play. And if you guys have any suggestions of your own, get into the comment section and let me know what game I should play. Now also, one more thing before we get started with the game. I'm thinking about getting loot crates and doing a monthly loot crate unboxing. So get into the comment section and let me know what you think about that, and if you guys will tune in and watch me unbox loot crates, and if you guys think it's a good idea for the channel. Okay, so the first question is, you can turn invisible whenever you want, but every time you are invisible, you age 1,000 times faster. So if I just spend one day my entire life invisible, that's only like 3 years, and I'd only turn invisible whenever I really need to. So I'm gonna go ahead and, yeah, I would click the button because I don't ever have to turn invisible, but if I ever really need to turn invisible, then I can. So yeah, I'll do that. It's gonna. Alright, yeah, that was a good question. And you are invited to Academy Awards, but you have to take Robin Thicke as your date. I mean, I don't know who Robin Thicke is, but I mean, I don't have to talk to him or anything. He can just like walk beside me or something. So you have the ability to teleport wherever you desire, whenever you desire. But every time to teleport, you and everyone you care about has their lifespan shortened by 1 week. Like everyone, okay, that's like 1 week. Let's see, I could teleport 55 times, and that's only like 1 year. I'm gonna say yeah, because I don't ever like really have to teleport, but if I ever like really need to teleport for like a really important reason, I'll do it. So your computer is now immune to viruses, but everyone you have ever met, including your friends and family, now have access to your entire internet browsing history, whether it's been deleted or not. I mean, my computer doesn't really have problems with viruses, so I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say no. Because, you know, I've looked up a few things. So, you can play every video game ever. Okay, you can play every video game ever with all their extra content. It's like all their DLCs and everything, but you aren't good at any of them, and you can't improve your skill. So, any game that comes out ever, I can just get it for free. I can just play it. So, I mean, that'd save a lot of money, but you aren't good at any of them and can't improve your skills. And I play a lot of competitive games like Call of Duty and a lot of other games that, you know, you need to be good to have fun at the game. So I'm going to say, you know, I will not. I'd rather just pay for my games and be good at them than just get them for free and suck really bad and can't do anything about it. So, alright, gain the ability to change your sex instantly and reversibly. So at any time I can become a girl and vice versa. But if you change back in less than 24 hours, someone random you know will die. Alright, so if I click the button, I just gotta make sure that I never change back in less than 24 hours. I'm gonna say, I don't know. I'm gonna say I will not. Because, you know, just in case, like, if I accidentally change back or something, I don't really know how that will work. If someone random will die, just because, you know, I wanted to be a girl for a day or something. So, okay, you could program literally anything, but you become Stallman level autism. So I'll just, like, become super autistic, but be able to program anything. I'm gonna say no. Alright, you get up to $350,000 to make your video game, but everyone will hate you. If your game fails, everyone will laugh in your face. So I get $350,000 to be hated by everyone and get a chance that everyone will laugh in my face. I mean, I like being liked by people. Some say I will not. So you become a hermaphrodite, having the fun bits of both genders, and you're attractive enough to have sex with nearly anyone you want, but every time you have sex, you must produce a child. If you father the child, you must pay child support, contraceptive Contraceptives, no matter how effective, always fail. You can never be rendered infertile, and a condition prevents you from getting abortions. I'm gonna say I will not. I really don't like that question. Alright, you win $1 million. Alright, that's good. A lot of money. But you can't spend any of it until 3 years before you die. I mean, if I'm just getting free money, I mean, why not? And how do they know 3 years exactly before I die? I'm just gonna go and click it, because whether I don't have money at all or anything, I mean, doesn't really matter. Alright, you get to have wings made of wax, but if you fly too close to the sun, they melt. I'm just gonna go and click the button because I get wings, but that's a bad question. Alright. You will become the king or queen of Finland, but you can never visit Sweden. Like, I'd never visit Sweden anyway. So, okay. You become immortal, so I never die, but only as long as you are touching this button. I mean, touching the button with, like, what? Could I just, like, tape the button to my back and just forget it's there and just live forever? I'm gonna go and just imagine that's how it is, and I'm gonna go and click it. Alright, good. Earth establishes contact with aliens, but they will invade and kill all humans within your lifetime. I mean, why would I want aliens to, like, contact Earth if everyone's gonna die? I'm not gonna click that button. Alright, you can bring peace and happiness through the whole universe. Alright, that's good. But you must sacrifice yourself, and no one will ever know what you did. Like, can I do it, like, right before I die, so it doesn't really make much of a difference? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that I click this button right before I died anyway, so it doesn't really matter, right? You can cause anyone you want to feel the pain that they have caused you, but you feel all the pain that caused them to be the way they are. I'm gonna go ahead and say no, because I don't know what happens to some people that, like, makes them the way they are. Alright, you are abducted by aliens, not good so far, and introduced to the utopia in which they live as a god. You are given all the wonders this world has to offer, but after 10 years of living as a god, a plague strikes the world, and the citizens look to you for salvation, and when you cannot give it to them because you're just a normal dude, they torture the shit out of you and kill you. Alright, so I got 10 years of being a god, and then I get tortured and die. I'll just go ahead and live normally and just go on with my life. Okay, I can read minds, but even when you're not reading minds, there's a very faint psychic impression that everyone's disappointed in you or dislikes you. So I'm just going to be like a depressed person that can read minds. I'm just going to say no. Alright. Your orgasms are more intense than anything you've ever felt, but you can only have one every other year. Alright, next question. Let's see. The girl/guy of your dreams falls madly in love with you, but the closer and longer you are near them, the faster you age. I don't really have a girl of my dreams, but even if I did, I'd rather, like, live without her than, like, die right away. So you will have a successful marriage with any living person of your choice, but you will never be allowed to travel outside the country you currently reside in. I mean, there's not that big of a chance that I'd ever leave U.S. anyway, and I get a successful marriage with any living person of my choice. So I'm gonna go and click that button. There you go. Alright. Disco is not dead, but all the new artists you know, the ones, die. That is a bad question. I think they're meaning, like, just bring back disco or something. Alright. You can bring one person back from the dead and they will live 25 years, but your lifespan will be reduced by 25 years. I mean, I don't really know anyone that's died. Pretty much, that means a lot to me. That's worth like 25 years of my life. So I'm gonna say I won't. Go ahead and rate that dilemma. Good, alright. You can have all the guitars in this world, but you can only play with the worst. Could I like sell the guitars, or do they have to be mine? Like I don't really see the point of having them all, because I'm not gonna play guitar anyway. I don't really. All right, bad. Yeah, that was a bad question. All right, you can meet anyone dead or alive, real or imaginary, but they become super clingy. So like I could just meet George Washington, but he like would never leave me alone. I mean, if I just want to meet somebody, well, we'll see how it goes. All right, I'll do that. Be able to meet anyone I want. All right, I think this is gonna be the last question. Not wanting to get too long. All right, the laws of your country no longer apply to you, but anyone with a criminal record will have an instinctual hatred of you. The laws of your country no longer apply to you, but anyone with a criminal record will have an instinctual hatred of you. Well, I don't know. A lot of people in my family have a criminal record, so I mean, I don't want to be hated by my entire family and just random people, and I'm gonna say I won't. So let's see. This will be the last question. Everyone on Earth gets superpowers. They range from the common and expected ones to exotic and unheard of. Nobody has anything overpowered, although powers can be improved through intense training. But Hitler, Stalin, and Mao have come back to life. They all have multiple powers, and are you to kill you? And are you to kill you? And are you to kill you and everyone you love? Alright, I'm gonna say I will not. And the grammar is super terrible. That's a bad question. But that's pretty much it. Wraps up this video. If you guys want to play this game yourself, the link to it will be in the description. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, go and hit that like button. And if you have not done so already, go and hit that subscribe button.